Three, two, one. Sir Nigel, hello.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Hang on, let me trigger the fireworks in the background.
Boom! Oh, didn't go off this time, but what a beautiful background you have there. Where is that in the world?
That is Melbourne.
Which is where we are.
We are. This is our breakfast studio here in South Melbourne or South.
Looks like the view from your rooftop, to be honest.
It's pretty close, yeah. How have you been?
Oh, so happy to be back in Australia.
Yes.
Did some time in New Zealand, you know,
Yes.
basically salving our lack of guitars by going into people's guitar shops and annoying the shit out of them over, but can we play their stuff? And I have to say they were most hospitable.
How much is it?
Yeah. Emma Chiswick. Yeah, we visited Emma Chiswick a few times. So.
Yes.
But yeah, no, it's lovely.
Jokes are
lovely
back.
to be back. And what about you?
Cool.
What did you get up to over the break?
I had a staycation. So I was around and I sort of said, I'm not coming in unless people call me and ask me to come in. And so I was here.
And a couple did, I noted.
Yeah.
You actually, was that a Boxing Day guitar you sold?
We did a Boxing Day guitar, yes, and a couple of other ones. And the shop, if you come in today, it's a little bit empty in here, but we'll have some more stuff coming.
We're very lucky. There was some very appropriate stuff for what we're going to play today. That's very happy. But
we've gone a couple of Strats. We'll talk guitars in a moment. Sad news.
Oh,
Hate starting the show with sad news, but
because we talked about this being, you know, it's the 3rd anniversary of the loss of the great David Bowie, and we were going, you know, that's 3 years has passed quickly, and then during the week we got the terrible news.
Yes, Chris Wilson, who had been in here quite a few times.
Look, I don't know if you've seen the Blues Train video, some amateur person talk with Jimmy Hocking and Chris Wilson jamming. Oh my goodness. Now Jimmy plays a mean acoustic blues.
Yes, he does.
And the two of them are going
handy.
off. So I think if you haven't heard of Chris Wilson, you want to know, just find Jimmy Hocking, Chris Wilson Blues Train on YouTube. And you'll see what a loss it is to the world.
Yeah, that was very sad news. He always... Oh, is that your volume there?
Of course it is. It's my Hummy Stratocaster.
Ah, there it is. That's the beauty of the Strat.
Yep.
No, he always used to come in on a Friday afternoon, right at the end of shop hours, and buy some strings. And he was always lovely and amazed that I was leaving the shop at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
On a Friday.
But a lovely guy.
Gentleman and a scholar. So, I mean, but, you know, we won't, I mean, I don't even hope to play blues in the manner that those boys do, but we salute them. And I think an equal salute goes to the great David Bowie, 12-string aficionado, occasional Stratocaster player.
Yeah.
And
I think he's playing a Strat in that Let's Dance video, which is shot in an outback pub somewhere.
Yes.
Here's a question for you, Michael Ray. You cannot answer it.
Yes. Having won 2018.
He's won basically everything we had in 2018. The Dirty Sanchez guitar. That was a guitar plus a Dirty Sanchez.
Yep. Is that what they're calling it now?
Yes. That's what they call it in Australia. New Zealand might be different terminology.
Yeah.
Which pub did David Bowie shoot the Let's Dance video in? Which pub?
Okay, that is a very good question. Because you wouldn't want to go too far into the outback to do that. You've got people to pay and lunch to have and all those kind of things.
Yes, exactly.
That's trivia I have no idea the answer to. Actually, I did come in today having kept up with the social medias in the world of guitar.
Yeah.
And of course, it's the NAMM show in a week or so.
Is that right?
And I'm afraid, Colonel, you may have to fire me.
Okay, what's going on?
What's going on is I have begun to covet the new guitar ranges that are being announced. Now, get this. A Fender Jimmy Page.
A Fender Jimmy Page?
A Fender Jimmy Page.
He did use one. He used one on...
Stairway, my friend.
Did he?
It is a Telecaster.
I know he used one
Stairway. It was an amazing era for those guitars, you know, Jeff Beck, all those guys passing around, Yardbirds, I think there's only actually one Telecaster amongst the 3 or 4 of them. But,
right. Did he use a Strat on Stairway?
No, he used a Tele.
Oh, he used a Tele on Stairway. Okay.
So that Tele's still in his possession. He famously decorated it twice, once with mirrors, once with psychedelia.
Right.
And that's what's been reproduced by Fender. And
wow, okay.
It's
That'd
the Fender
be cool.
Tele Jimmy Page. So, wow, I'm falling, mate. I love vintage guitars, but oh my God. And then today, they're showing the extended 2019 range from Gibson.
Okay.
So we saw the
cool.
initial range come out, and it's what we all wished for.
Ooh,
The new chief executive of Gibson, he could turn this around, mate.
Who is the new chief?
He's something relevant, and I've now forgotten it. He came from a good business anyway.
Okay, that's cool.
And he said, you know what? Let's just do authentic.
Okay.
So they have a 1950s Les Paul with P90s.
Okay.
So that's the pre-Humbucker 57 era P90.
Is that like a standard production line model?
Yep.
Wow,
So
not
they've
a custom
introduced-
shop?
They're just gorgeous. They've got standard, beautiful replica SGs, just not custom shop. You can have a custom shop of each of these.
Wow.
But
very
the
cool.
one for me, double cut,
Yeah.
single P90. You can have a double cut 2 P90 as well.
Yeah.
But they've just gone nuts and replicated all the beautiful 50s and 60s guitars.
That's a sensible play.
So I'll just see myself out.
Straight to the airport.
But you know there is a problem though, and we talked about this over the holidays, didn't we? How expensive they are.
New Gibson prices in Australia have gone absolutely through the roof. It's almost $5,000 to get a new Les Paul standard.
I got my hands on a Meteora.
That's why I sell second-hand ones.
Yeah, you know the Fender Meteora, that kind of alternate parallel
Wacky,
universe guitar with a Tele pickups and a weird body. It's beautiful. Just Fender have done a brilliant job on that. Wow. $3,600.
What? Oh my God!
You're kidding me.
The dollar going down has...
So my prediction for the year is that
you
need to put your guitar prices up, my friend, because we're playing quality instruments easily, the equivalent of all these beautiful remakes, for a fraction of the price.
Well, sadly, yes, I've had to do that a little bit, and we sold a couple of Les Paul standards before Christmas, under 3, and congratulations, whoever bought those. Yeah. Nigel, there's quite a few people on.
I'm pleased to see it. Let's say hello to all those folks.
Alan Leslie is on.
Goodness me. No, it must be the ghost of Alan.
I've left it too late. There's so many people on, we're missing the comments. But Michael Ray's on. Hello, Michael Ray. Like that. Ian Anderson, welcome back. Alan Leslie is on.
He is.
Do you know him?
I've heard of him. I believe he's on this afternoon as well. You're going to be continuing our David Bowie tribute with some actual playing.
Yeah. Whenever I see Alan on this early, it means he hasn't gone to bed.
No,
He's
that's
been
right.
up
So this afternoon he'll be Mick Ronson, will he?
He's going to be... I think he might be doing the Stevie Ray.
Oh,
He's going to do the Stevie Ray, a Let's Dance solo. Or a China Girl solo. Ian Anderson, I've got no sound.
Oh, dear.
Oh, okay. I don't know what's going on there.
Oh, there's an error message.
Whoops, comment deleted. Oh.
Sorry, mate.
Sorry, I think I just deleted your comment. Les Paul Gibson, g'day.
Incompetent.
David Ray, nice view. G'day, David. John Collier, finally back. Missed you. We missed you as well.
We were pretty keen to get back in the studio.
Michael Ray, allegedly, only 2 of the Jimmy Page Telecasters are coming to Australia. Each one will only cost 2 kidneys.
Damn, I need both of them. Can I have one of yours?
Yeah, I will lend you, because that means I get to play it anyway.
Wow.
So Nigel,
I bet it's good. So
should we do a song and then come back and talk guitars? Now, of course, if we get yanked off the air, which sometimes it's likely to happen.
It does happen.
We'll be on Twitch. I'll just write that in.
Yeah, we're on Twitch. We're recording it. So
we're
we'll try and
recording
sneak it up later on. We'll see how we go.
Twitch.
So I've chosen myself to play a beautiful red 7. I think is this a 70s replica Fender or a 60s?
That's a 60s. That's a 62.
Oh my goodness, the colour only made in Japan. This colour,
Fiesta red. That one.
Just beautiful, and that's because Bowie did play a red Strat at one stage.
Yes. And I'm on a 68 This is also a Japanese Strat. These are both in the store. Olympic white, Hendrixy style, the big headstock, right? So this is kind of a replica of what he used at Woodstock. It's the exact guitar that he used.
It
I'm
is
not even making that up.
guitar.
I'm an 80s Bowie kid.
Yeah, likewise. Serious Moonlight tour for me, mate.
You know what? I wanted to go to that, and I was 13 at the time, I think, and giving my age away now. So, and I said, "Mum, I'm going to that. All my friends are going," and she said, "No, I will take you." And I said, "Well, I'm not going." So I did not go.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Glass Spider, I refused to go to that. So I didn't get to see him until 2004. And then I took my mother along.
Just as revenge, really.
As a revenge, yeah.
The Serious Moonlight, that was a big concert for me. Western Springs, Auckland, New Zealand.
That was the height of his fame, really.
Wow, just astonishing. Yeah, look, we forget, and he had some great guitarists. He was a great collaborator.
Oh, amazing. Well, let's come back. We'll talk Bowie guitarists.
Yeah, let's dive into my first song of the year.
Let's have a look at Blue Jean. Before you write nasty comments, I think it's a pretty good tune. It was a hit in the 80s, off the Tonight album, I think, or Never Let Me. No, Tonight could be.
What are the
Nigel,
chords?
Let's have a look.
Break it down for me, Colonel.
Let's break it down. We're going to start with a C to a G. And you can just do this.
I've got quite a lot of vibe going on, haven't I? Maybe I just turn a little bit less.
That back down. Flick it take it to the bridge. Oh, other way. Yeah. That's it.
Woof,
that's how it starts. That howls along.
This is cutting heads, this one.
And then a D. Yeah, you can just hold it a D if you want. And to a G. They always let you down when you need them. And back to the D. Da-da. And then a C. She's got a turned up nose. And then a D, and a C, G, A. Da, da, da. Some cheesy 80s sax bit or something.
Yep.
And then an F sharp minor. Make sure it's a minor.
Just a minor.
Yep. To an A. Back to an F sharp minor. To an A. And then he does the, to get back into the verse. That's it, back into the D.
Oh, that's a very
That's basically the whole tune.
Logical way for us to start.
There's one little guitar break in there, which is around G. So, yeah. Should we do it? Should we play along?
Let me just follow along, and then, jeepers, we're humming, and that's the nature of the
That's the nature of the Strat, with a bit of overdrive.
Yeah.
Why not? Ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Jean.
And there's a salute to the great David Bowie. Gone for 3 years now.
Gone for 3 years now.
Yep.
Start with that. See, ready?
Blue Jean, I just Blue Jean, she got a camouflage face in the money. Remember, they always let you down when you need them. But Blue Jean was heaven really sweeter than Blue Jean. She got a police back. She got tender eyes.
Odds of us still being live, Colonel, 1 in 10.
1 in 10?
1 in 10.
Okay. All right, we'll see how we're going.
Yep. It's David Bowie is looking down upon us and going, I approve.
Yes.
The 80s
Thank
was
you.
a fine time, and that was a fine song.
That's a great little hit. Yeah, he churned out some hits. I think at the time he loved all those hits, and then later in the 90s he was like, oh no, that was my Phil Collins moment. Apparently he said that. So.
I like the little sax solo in that.
That's great. Yeah. That was his
Clarence Clemensy type of little hit.
That was his first instrument. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
And he played that in a band in like 64, 65 or something like that. So
Wow, we forget his talent. There is that great movie about the 5 years of exceptional creativity
yes.
that he had. And
Oh, man, any of those 70s albums are fantastic. So, are we doing a quiz question?
we
at
are.
all?
It's from my Christmas gift to you. The
Yeah.
Songversations. When your dinner party gets a little boring, you should pull one of these out.
Yeah.
So
Pull
here we
one
go.
out.
My question for you and the audience today,
Yes,
because it's summertime. That's the theme.
Yeah.
Because it is indeed summertime here in Melbourne.
it is.
What song reminds you of a specific summer, and which summer was it?
What song reminds you of a specific summer?
Now, I'll give you a moment to prep because I've got my answer straight off my tongue.
And what summer was it? What year?
So it's 1984,
Yeah. This is
and this is For Today. So a very famous New Zealand anthem by the Netherworld Dancing Toys.
what?
So they are a giant band, a big collective, and
Netherworld Dancing Toys.
Yep.
That was the name
I'm
of the
pretty
group.
sure that's it.
And what song was it?
For Today, it's
For
called.
Today. Oh,
Yeah.
right, in
And
1984.
Saw it live in the Waihi Beach pub,
Wow.
and you've never seen an afternoon gig go off like this afternoon gig.
Wow.
Like, huge. These guys are young guys, university students. I still know a couple of them.
That's cool.
Giant brass section, amazing kind of vocalist. It's a famous New Zealand song.
Wow.
And, oh wow. Young, innocent, simple days.
I'm trying to think.
I long for those young, innocent, simple days.
Oh man, so do I. I keep going back to the 70s. Family holiday in the car,
Yep.
going from Brisbane to somewhere around Caloundra. That's
Yep.
where we always used to go.
Long journey in the Anglia.
Yeah. Not too. It probably was a bit further. I think they've got a nice new highway now, so
Yep.
it's fast. But yeah, I mean, again, January by Pilot. It was
did
flogged.
that.
Yeah, we did a show on that. Well, I got hate for that.
Yeah, I've
Michael
never
Ray.
seen so many thumbs down.
Michael Ray sent me a death threat. He did. He told me.
It's what they
"I will
call an
kill you if you ever do
earworm,
that."
isn't it? That January, sick and tired, you.
You know, the guy was in. I think the guy who wrote that was in the Bay City Rollers. And
Correct.
Then he left.
And the guitarist.
Oh right.
Yeah.
There you go.
But they missed their big chance, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, look,
could
they
have
were
been super
competent
famous.
players for sure. Now, remind me,
I'm gonna do
David
a
Bowie's
guitar swap.
David
while we
Bowie's
talk.
guitarist. Was it Mick Ronson the whole time?
No. So we've had. So if you want to chime in and tell us all of Bowie's guitar players, you're more than welcome to. But the big ones, it was Mick Ronson initially. Sorry, there we go. Mick Ronson initially on the Ziggy Stardust
Yep.
album, and I think he did Aladdin Sane as well. And then when you get into the 70s, you've got so the Hero stuff and that sort of
Yep.
era, the German era, is Robert Fripp,
Oh, wow.
yeah, from King Crimson.
Okay.
Adrian Belew,
That's a
was
different
on-
funky beat.
yeah. So that famous guitar part in Heroes is Robert Fripp,
Wow.
and also the start of Fashion is Robert
Oh, I
Fripp.
love the start of fashion.
And Adrian Belew was in the band. He was from Frank Zappa's band, and they went to a Frank Zappa gig in Germany.
Yep.
I think Bowie and Iggy, and they poached him from the gig.
This is the Bowie story, isn't it? The ultimate collaborator, the collector of people, the saviour of careers, to be honest.
Absolutely.
You know, they're
There you
eating
go.
at all those guys.
In the 80s, now here's a question for you. another trivia. Let's Dance was his biggest. I think it's his biggest album of all time. Maybe the last one did pretty well. But who produced it? Who's a Fender guitar player, and who played guitar on that record? Famous, both super famous.
Okay, so it's got quite a funky sound to a lot.
It's got a funky. It's a funky sort of record.
Nile Rodgers.
Nile Rodgers, yes, he's the producer, and who? What does that say? And who played the lead guitar on that record?
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Stevie Ray Vaughan. How about that for a lineup? Pretty cool.
You have to know, we didn't talk about that before, and I think I just proved I'm a bit of a nerd.
Sprung it on him. Got him. Cool.
Damn, but look what I've changed too.
What have you got there, Sir Nigel?
I've got a genuine guitar from this genuine era now.
Should I? I'll tell you what I'm going to do here. I'm going to try the infamous camera swap.
Okay,
Let's see how we go. You ready?
This is one of the privileges of being on the show, is being able to go into the showroom.
Hang on, let's see if we're working.
Whoa.
No, okay.
No camera B. Sorry, folks.
Oh, dear.
The lights just went out in the studio.
Wow,
I'll just hold it up, because it is a beautiful thing.
That looks beautiful there too.
This is a 1977 Strat. It's got some weight in it compared to the other one.
Yes.
But it's a time machine. It is mint.
Yeah,
like
it's pretty clean.
It's like they mustn't have peeled the plastic off the pickguard until about 1997, if not 2007.
Yes.
Because it's had barely any wear. All original.
It's a hardtail, yeah.
Where does this?
Oh, have you tuned that? Have you tuned that down a half step?
I have a half step.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do that as well.
What's the American or Japanese?
That is American. That is American. Serial number is an S.
Yeah, an S7.
77. So it means 77. So that's a 77 punk era hardtail.
This is a very desirable. Now, what do you mean by hardtail?
So the trem system, well, it doesn't have a trem system. So the bridge does not have a tremolo
Look at
hole.
that, folks. The Bridgie McBridge face is missing this bit here.
Bridgie McBridge face.
So that makes
right.
that makes life a lot simpler. But it still goes. The strings still go through to the back, and it's still roughly the same. Otherwise.
Yeah, they're cool. So it's still back drilled or routed for the strings.
Yeah. So I mean, because we all watched Wayne's World, the 70s Fender, people wouldn't chase normally, but this thing defies all that. It's got the most remarkable, and this is some sort of bird's eye maple on the fretboard. It's just beautiful. And you can see the wood on the picture. This is a cool guitar.
It's a very nice guitar, ash body. Not super heavy for that era. It may seem heavy, but it sounds a bit rubbishy. This E flat, but we'll go with it.
I like a hardtail because it's just there's no premise that I could possibly ever play one of those wiggly McWiggle stick.
Well, it's a gentleman's dream to have a hardtail.
Yeah, it is.
Hardtail. Thank you. I'm on a 2001 Space Oddity. Les Paul.
Wow.
Standard. It's just come in. It's not on the website. I took a quick photo of it. Whoops.
Yeah.
Still got the original pickups. The owner has just taken off the covers because he liked the
look.
But as you can see,
it does look a bit punk.
it's just it's a lovely wood grain.
The owner,
Honeyburst Les Paul.
so the owner was actually a player by the looks of it. There's a couple of bits of wear and tear in the usual places. You've lost a bit of bark up there on the top.
Yep. So he's had a go at it. It's been gnawed away. That's what you do when you're playing like this.
Yeah.
You chew into it.
The guitar plays itself. The back
Definitely got some back wear on it. So we should be able to price this a little bit more reasonably.
Right. So they might actually get a Gibson under 3.
Yes. Yeah.
So there it is, folks. The new Gibsons are fantastic.
Clean.
So one of the other fantastic Gibson things is they've got 2 SGs that have got tremolo arms. They've replicated the 2 different kinds of 60s tremolo.
Okay, so you've got the Maestro, and then there was, I can't remember what the other one was. A Bigsby and a Maestro. No.
Sir can have whichever one he chooses.
I like that. That's pretty good.
So this, look, go new CEO of Gibson.
Well
go
done.
you good thing.
Well done. If you know who that is, please
Yeah.
write it in the comments.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at Twitch. Anyone on Twitch? No.
Oh,
Hello.
my twitchy mates are all off playing
Michael
Fortnite.
Webb. Hi, Michael Webb. Grant Philpotts. Hello, Colonel. Hello, Grant.
Yeah.
How are you, sir? Les Paul Gibson, smiling away. Should we have a look at Let's Dance?
Let's have a go.
And Nigel's on a Strat, which is correct, because Noel Rodgers is a Strat player. He's got an original 57, I think. I'm going to go the Gibson. I'm tuning to E flat for this song. It
Which
just
is
makes life
a very annoying tune.
It's a semitone lower for each string, or 1 fret lower. So all I'm going to do, that beginning is an E7. And he ripped that off the Beatles' Twist and Shout, the excuse me. You can play that like that.
An E7. I'm just going to play it on the E power chord position.
Yep, you can do that. Ready? 3, 4. And then here we go. Now I'll show you. It's basically a B to a G, but we're going to do little funky bits. Or I can do the funky bits, but if you want to play it simply.
Yeah, I do, always.
All right.
That's why we're
cover
here.
Cover 4 little strings there, bottom 4.
At the 5th fret there.
At the 7th fret.
7th fret.
Now I'm going to take my 3rd finger and I'm going to put it on the 3rd string on the 9th fret. That's your 1st chord. That's your 2nd chord. That's your 3rd chord, a D shape here. And then, so it's...
Mine sounds a little too ragey.
And then we come back to this, and it's here.
It's just next door to the dot.
Yeah. So that's like a B suspended, a B minus 6, a
Imagine.
G in a D shape, and a B minus 7. So it's
Wow.
boom, 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 and then that's that, and then it's an A. And if you say run, D to E, I'll run with you. Same again. And if you say I, we'll D to E. A, because my F sharp minor, D would break my heart. Now that E7. If you should fall, da 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 da, and tremble like a flower. Back to the start. That's basically it.
Oh my goodness. One either has the funk in the right hand or one does not. I have no funk in my right hand this morning.
Well, if you get a bit lost, you can sort of sit on a B,
Yeah.
That'll work.
I
as
know.
well. So,
What is the right hand secret with this? Because you.
to get funky,
Yeah.
it sounds odd coming from me, but I'm pushing down on the strings when I want to make that sound. So it's a sort of a staccato. Yeah, I don't hold the chord the full time. I don't do this.
So the
That's
chord
not
kind of
gonna
comes
work.
off in between.
I'm just. That's essentially what I'm doing. With
Is there
basically my up and down strokes.
And
So if I took
but you're not catching all the up and down strokes, are you?
no. If I took away the up and down strokes and just did this, that's basically what he's doing.
I think I'm Now, for the advanced players at home, that
Now
is
I can put the
all
rhythm.
about. Oh, that is so good.
That's it. Gotta put the one. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Shall we give it a go?
Oh, look, let's just give it a go. As you
Ladies
do.
and gentlemen.
Nobody's taking me seriously on the January 1st edition of Shootin' the Strings, so
Everyone takes you seriously.
let's
Sir
give it a
Nigel.
go.
That's why you're a sir. Hello, Ingrid. Ben McGeorge is on. Grant Philpotts. I like playing simply as well. Purely an average chord player here. Guitarist here. Okay, yeah.
Nice.
That's fun.
That's
what
what
we
like.
do.
That's why we're here.
Yeah, we're not. You know what? I got to say this. I think when you jump on YouTube now and you type in guitar, whatever, and there's too many 12-year-olds out there who can burn the face off.
Yeah.
Where do these people come from?
It's actually very discouraging.
It's
so if you're taking up
discouraging.
guitar later
It
on,
is.
you just go, I will never get there.
Yeah.
Because learning is going from not knowing to knowing, and this is the Colonel's secret, is he gives
got
you
a
the
hand.
magic of how to learn to know, and then expects you to practice during the week.
Play simple, folks.
Yeah.
Here's Let's Dance. I think we'll cut it sort of halfway through because I think this is the extended version. And
Right. We're not live here at Western Springs tonight.
that's it. All right, so we start with that E7, yeah?
And it's
How are we going for
12
time?
minutes to 10, so we
Oh
want
my
to try and
God.
get at least one more
Yeah.
song in. Jeepers.
All right, here we go, folks. That's the E7.
we go. Ooh, wow, the bass and the drums on that are something else.
That's kind of cool. I love that track.
They boom cha. It's heavily produced. I mean, it must have been quite hard to get live.
Well, the story is, I think he came in, that Nile Rodgers was hooked up to produce it, and they were staying in the same place or something like that, in his mansion in Switzerland, or as you do.
Sure, yeah.
And Bowie just came in on acoustic guitar, just strumming this like a folk song. And Nile Rodgers said, well, hang on, it's called Let's Dance, let's make it funky. So that's what he did. That was the story. Panda has entered the studio.
Yes,
you
we've
can't
had
see her.
Assistant Panda coming in just to check me out.
She might, hopefully she won't vomit like last time. How are we going for time,
We've got
Sir Nigel?
5 minutes. Is there another magical Bowie song we can
Why don't we
pull out?
Why don't we do Ziggy Played Guitar?
Oh, I love it.
Finish with
I
Ziggy.
love it. I need to go back to my normal tune, don't I?
You do.
I'm going to do that simple
Do you
way.
remember what that tune? I think we've done that. We've done that a little bit before.
Boom. Oh, catching the lights.
That's all right. That's studio action here.
It's not the largest studio in the world, but it is a beauty.
We make do. I mean, just to get that view in the background is difficult, but you know. Panda, what are you doing?
Can't remember the chords, but I can remember the rhythm. So I'm figuring with the Colonel's secret signaling system.
Wait. Oh, we're about to have a studio accident because we have a rogue Shih Tzu. Hang on. Come up here. Now,
Goodness me.
hopefully she won't vomit like she
that's
did
good.
the last time.
That
She's a
would
bit
be.
sick at the moment.
Poor old Panda.
Yeah.
She's had a hard New Year.
She had a hard
Partying
New-
every night.
She hits it hard.
That's
She
a
hits it
lesson to you
hard.
young people.
It's definitely a troubled animal. Nigel. I've got counselling for her and everything, but
Yeah, she's happy to be here.
yeah, she just wants to hang out. Ziggy Stardust, should we do it?
Okay,
Say,
remind me the chords.
Let's
It's
have
a
a look
G.
at this. David Martin's on. Hello, David.
Where do you go?
G.
G to A.
G to D.
Yep.
Now I'm just going to leave my third finger here. You can just hit, yeah. You can put that F note in if you want.
Oh, it's quite fast.
It is a bit quick. You don't have to put that.
That F sounds great though at the
It
end.
does sound good, doesn't it? Having lead difficulties. I've got a straight lead instead of an angle one. And after that, it's just a G to a B minor to a C. You can just stay in a C if you want. If you don't want to do the run up, you can just hit a C.
I'm going to give it a go.
All right, cool. Back to the G, E minor, A minor, and a C. It basically just repeats that, and the only other section is.
The other D.
The other D. That's it. That's it. That's basically the tune.
Let's go out to Ziggy.
Let's do it.
Gosh,
Tiana
Ziggy.
Lilly. Good morning, gentlemen. Nice to see you back. Hello. Dominic Barbaro. Good to see the Colonel and Cobra. Yes, sir.
Ziggy's the song that is really the one for me for Bowie because it is his willingness to throw away everything.
Yes.
And go, right, no, sorry, Ziggy Stardust's over, boys. You're all fired.
Yes.
I'm off to another genre. That
Yes.
was so brave.
Yeah, that last show he did.
Gonna-
I think I'm going to do a Ziggy. Are you ready? I have an announcement.
Sure.
Patreon. I'm going to get rid of it.
Over.
It's over. But thank you. If you have donated to me, I much appreciate
Your
it.
dollar was much appreciated.
And David, I am putting together a video just for you on scales and theory.
Yeah.
He's asked me for that.
Let's just do that for friends.
I'm going to do that for friends. Patreon is just far too much work, and I have far too much work going on.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make it all free now.
You've got to drive around Australia sourcing vintage guitars for sale, and then we've got to fly to Japan.
We've got to go to Japan. We've got Japan tour. Are we doing a live? Are we going to take this live at some point?
To Ishibashi.
Ooh, that'd be nice. Ooh, we can't. And they're not supposed to be. No, they're not supposed to be doing anything outside of Japan. Now, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Very good.
Let's do it. Here we go. Woo! I have problems.
Ziggy played guitar, jamming good with Weird and Gilly and the Spiders from Mars. He played it left hand, but made it too far. Became the special man. Then we were Ziggy.
Now you know what?
You know what? It's
Here's a message to all of you young people out there. When sitting on a couch, don't use that.
yeah.
Yeah, don't do that. Because what happens is,
It just doesn't work.
and now it's working. We'll give it one more go and I'll try not to move. I'm going to try not to move.
Precisely.
All right, here we go, folks. We're going to do it
Give
one more
it.
time.
1, 2,
3, 4.
Ziggy played guitar, jamming good with Weird and Gilly and the Spiders from Mars. He played it left hand, but made it too far. Became the special man. Then we were Ziggy's band. Ziggy really sang, screwed up eyes and a screw down hairdo, like some cat from Japan. He could become my smiling, he could leave to high. Became one so loaded man, well hung Snow White tan.
if we're still on.
We're still on. Hello.
A miracle has occurred. We tributed the great David Bowie, 3 years gone.
Oh, I have the Bowie shirt on and everything.
Oh, did you?
It's Bowie.
Good on
Just
you.
undressing. There he is. Bit of Bowie.
You know, I predict they'll be playing Bowie in 300 years' time.
It's good to be alive. It's good to be alive during that Bowie era. Well, thanks for coming in today, Sir Nigel, as always.
So excited to be back.
And if you were wondering why I was sitting like this playing
It's got
the Bowie,
you've got a
little Jack problem here.
A Dickie Jack.
Dickie Jack. Changed my name to Dickie Jack. Thanks, folks. Thanks for tuning in. This will be repeated on YouTube. If you
pop
would
on
like
down,
to
have a crack at this,
and come on to the shop. Subscribe to us on YouTube. It's free.
Yes.
You get little updates. Thanks, guys. We're out of here. I'll be back this afternoon with
the Geordie Shredder.
Yeah, he's already started on the drink.
Magnificent.
On the drink.
And he'll show us some proper Mick Ronson licks.
Man, he's we're gonna rip out some Bowie guitar stuff, licks. Ciao, folks.
See you later.
Bye.